Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Akali coming with another video. This time we got another 6v6 singles battle. Today we're gonna be battling against Patrizio, and I remember as I was doing some of these battles, I remembered why I kind of stopped doing them so much. It's because sometimes they take like 40-45 minutes long, just because there's a lot of stalling that goes on. You got like a double regenerator core where you just keep on switching out and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I like doubles more. I don't really like the BG 2016 format because I feel like the Pokemon are like too strong and there's not really that much variety. But I like doubles in general. There's only 4 Pokemon and you can't really stall out as much. And Pokemon aren't really as overpowered because if something's getting really strong, you can just double up into it. But all in all, like I liked this team that he had. I mean, on my team, I guess you could say Thundurus is a tryhard Pokemon I have, but the rest of them are more like casual. This Pokemon, I was like, yeah, let's put this together as a team. I feel like my opponent did that as well with his with the Greninja. I mean, it doesn't have protein. I'll tell you guys that, but I mean, it's still a good Pokemon and stuff like that. But enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and get this battle started, and we're gonna see how well we do against Patrizio. So I'm going to start off with my Thundurus because I saw this, excuse me, with my Rhyperior because I was like, well, there's not really anything like most of he starts out with Greninja, there's not much he can do against me, and I want to get those uh, Stealth Rocks up. So that's what I go for turn 1. With this Electros, I know it has some good uh, spread moves that it can learn, but I get the Rocks up and he's going to switch out and into a Sceptile, which is also a potential threat to me, though it could be, if it's Mega, it's probably going to be a special attacker, but sometimes they are physical attackers. I just go for the safe Stonage. I was like, no need. And we almost take it out, so it's big right there. Because now, with my Abomasnow, I could just go for an Ice Shard and finish it off, especially if it's Mega. I mean, it doesn't matter, even if it's not Mega, I'll still be able to take it out. But so we're going to get the Hail, and he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. So it is the Mega Sceptile. This is a really good Mega Evolution, in my opinion. It's very fast. And Grass and Dragon are pretty strong moves. So he's going to go for a Giga Drain, which is going to be resisted by me. But he's still going to get some recovery back, which in the end is going to save him because after taking Hail, he's going to be able to switch back in and with the Stealth Rocks. So that was a good play by him. He's going to be able to switch out. So he's going to go into Torkoal, and he's going to take some decent damage from those Stealth Rocks. I love the Stealth Rocks. But I go for an Ice Shard here. No need to risk anything. We don't do too much damage, which is fine. I mean, this thing's probably a tank, but he's going to take a little bit of damage. So we've already taken out like a third of his health. So no need to risk anything. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go back into my Rhyperior so I can resist any fire type moves. And he goes for the Heat Wave, which isn't going to do much at all, even though I'm not especially defensive. So we're going to take some hail damage. That's one thing I like. Like I feel like Hail and Sandstorm are the best because it can be really good because it inflicts damage to the other Pokemon. So one thing is these Pokemon, their PP isn't upped. So I only have 5 Stone Edges, so I've already used up 2 and I only got 3 left. So I realize I got to start using them a little bit smarter, maybe, I guess you could say, so I don't run out. But here he goes into his Greninja, which is pretty. He didn't really have much to switch into a Stone Edge here, since he didn't really have any Rock or Steel type Pokemon. We deal tons of damage with that Ghost Focus Sash right there, and the Hail just runs out. So he got, well, I wouldn't say lucky. I mean, he probably planned it. I mean, he protected with the Torkoal, so good play by my opponent. And I'm not going to stay in. I'm just going to switch. I go in the Florges since it's my special wall, and he goes for Water Shuriken. And remember, he's not Protein, so this is a Torrent boosted Water Shuriken, which means I believe it gets a 50% boost since he's at less than 1/3 health. So that was cool to see that move. I think they changed it in this game. I remember in X and Y was different. I didn't really see it anyways. So we're gonna see a Hydro Pump, and it's gonna deal a lot of damage. I have like 220 special defense, but that still did quite a bit of damage. So that Torrent boost really helped him out. But we're gonna knock him out. So that threat is gone. So he sends out Gengar here. So we know with that Sludge Bomb, he's going to be able to take me out, or potentially even Sludge Wave. But I'm just like, it's fine. I don't really need Forges for anything. I don't have any safe switch-ins, especially with Lucario. I would have been immune, but I didn't want to risk a Focus Blast. So we see it's got Black Sludge, which was interesting to me that it wasn't carrying a Focus Sash. But here I go in the Lucario, I'm like, well, I can just take it out now with a Mega Evolution and a Bullet Punch. So I was like, I didn't want to risk him predicting a Focus Blast. But so I just go for the Bullet Punch. And what happened here, I was really surprised at that damage. It only did it did a little bit over 50%. And if you guys remember from my last singles battle that I did, I took out a Gengar that had like the same amount of health. It was hit by Stealth Rocks, and I went with Bullet Punch and I took it out. So one thing cool is bulky Gengar. I really liked seeing that. It made me laugh a little bit. It confused me at first, but then I realized it was just a bulky Gengar. So that's one thing I like. I like seeing stuff like that, playing more for fun. So with this Electros, I'm just going to go for the close combat. I'm timid nature, so I'm able to outspeed. But now my defenses are at -1, which is a big deal, especially with this Noctowl here. I'm like, Noctowl probably outspeeds me, and I'm at -1, so I switch out just to be safe. There's no need to risk anything since I'm already ahead. And I come back into my Rhyperior here, but he goes for the Psychic, which perfectly fine. I'm not especially defensive, so it does quite a bit of damage to me. But I do eat up my Citrus Berry, putting me about the health I was at. When he just goes for another Psychic, he doesn't really have anything on his team that wants to take a Stone Edge. So he even got the crit there. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to pick up a knockout. But Stone Edge connects, and we do pick up the knockout onto Noctowl. And he comes in now with Sceptile. So he's able to survive those Stealth Rocks thanks to that Giga Drain that he pulled off earlier. And here he goes for Focus Blast. He might have been predicting me to switch because he could have gone for the Giga Drain there and sapped up some more health. But I was okay with letting my Rhyperior go down since we're getting close to the end of the game. I was like, okay, he'll take me out. Abomasnow will come in, and I'll just finish him off with an Ice Shard. And even because he can't switch out now, or else Stealth Rocks will take him. And even if for whatever reason I miss or whatever, the Hail would be able to take out this Mega Sceptile. We get the crit there. So that was, even if he was at full health, that might have taken him out since that's 4 times effective stab crit. But, so we're going to see, in comes the Torkoal. So you're going to take some decent Stealth Rocks damage. That's one thing, only Noctowl and Torkoal take damage from Stealth Rocks. But I go for the Blizzard here. It's a really slow Pokemon. And we're able to take out the Torkoal. So it's a win for us. I really enjoyed this battle. I enjoyed seeing some of these cool Pokemon like Torkoal, Noctowl, Mega Sceptile. Not really having to deal, like, he had some, like, I'd say his Greninja and his Gengar were pretty bulky. But, I mean, he didn't have any of those regenerator cores where you just switch out to keep on getting health back. So it wasn't too long of a battle, and it was something I was really able to enjoy. Just kind of switching, going back and forth. And that's what I like about Pokemon more than anything, is those kinds of battles more than the singles battles that take like 45 minutes long. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you had any suggestions for my team. My Thunder's still no swagger. I'm thinking, because obviously with my IVs I can't learn Hidden Power Ice, so I'd have to get a new one. But I'm thinking maybe that'd be a good move to deal with, or maybe even Hidden Power Water or something to deal with the ground types. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.